the Global Consciousness Project out of the Pear Institute at Princeton, New York, proved that random number generators do become affected by human consciousness when global things happen. Like they had a set of 100 random number generators that they were tracking, and when 9/11 happened, they stopped acting randomly. They started acting in a way that was more coordinated globally. All the random number generators like hiccuped during that time. When Princess Diana died and that global sensation occurred, the numbers on the random number generators hiccuped up again. And so there was some connection between human consciousness and the ability to affect quantum systems, which is still a weird thing that they don't quite understand. But the first meta study of the 90 with the 33 different countries and the 14 different, it was 33 different labs in the 14 different countries, absolutely proved that our human brains look into the future to get information for a task in the now. Now, here are the implications of that. We live and experience, etc., in a materialist 3D environment, right? We have a table in front of us. There are physical things. We perceive time as a linear thing, that things happen here and then they happen here and then they happen here, and cause and effect can only happen one way in order. What this science proves, take all that shit and throw it out the window, because none of it's true. Cause and effect can run reverse in time, and we are now breaking the space-time barrier to be able to take our brain, look into a moment in the future, gain a piece of information that has not yet been decided because it's still being randomized by a computer at this moment, use that information to take an action in the now. We are breaking the space-time barrier. So at that point, materialism is thrown out the window. Sorry for hitting the mic. We've got to now consider the possibility that our brains and our mind in general can reach beyond the space-time barrier. And if we're doing that, that means we are in non-locality.
I would like to mention that one of our original sponsors at Cosmographia, CBD from the Gods, is following us here to our new podcast, Squaring the Circle. As many of you know, I've been using their products for going on 4 years now, and having tried a number of CBD brands, CBD from the Gods seems the most effective for my needs, which is primarily as a sleep aid and as a remedy for inflammation and associated pain. I use both the oil and the salve. My wife also likes their products, especially the salve, which alleviates the pain in her hands, which is the result of working for years as an electrician. If you've been thinking about trying a CBD product and experiencing the benefits for yourself, give CBD from the Gods a try. To learn more and see their product line, check out cbdfromthegods.com. Any purchase of their products helps our efforts here at Squaring the Circle to realize our goal of making this world a better place. Thanks.
Now, in chapter 2 of that book, we talk about the Human Mind Owner's Manual. We talk about the Orco R and
the big picture.
The big picture. So Roger Penrose and Dr. Stuart Hameroff have a theory of consciousness called Orco R, which is the connection of our neurons. Our neurons are made of microtubules, and their theory is that our microtubules interact with quantum field vibrations, and that is our link into the non-local portion. That is the link into the quantum consciousness of the universe. Physical link. So there is a physical link that does exist. But they proved in a lab in Tsukuba, Japan, that even though mainstream science poo-pooed that theory from the moment that it rolled out all the way up until today, they're still poo-pooing it. The Tsukuba, Japan lab proved that our microtubules in a warm and wet environment of the brain do interact with quantum field vibrations. So there is your smoking gun right there. The scientific path that proves that our consciousness can reach out into the non-local aspects of this universe. And so that's what that book talks about, is the fact that there's new evidence that proves that psychic ability and consciousness and all those things are real, and that anybody who's, poo-pooing or trying to ridicule those who would want to exercise a little bit of curiosity and to research into that a little bit more and to expand our capabilities as an individual human being based on the capabilities that we have. We're showing all of those folks as who would call this pseudoscience. We're showing all those folks as pseudoscientists because the science is pretty clear now that we do have a link into non-local consciousness. Our brain does reach into the future to get information that we can use in the present, and that breaks all types of space-time rules.
Hello, Randall Carlson here with a short announcement about the multiple ways you can enjoy my new podcast, Squaring the Circle. If you haven't already done so, please make sure you watch Episode 1 to get a clear and detailed explanation on what you can expect from the Squaring the Circle podcast. All indications are that it promises to be quite a ride. In my effort to make this information available to as many people as possible, I am providing the following options. Full video episodes with ads will run exclusively on Rumble for free, and free audio versions with ads will be distributed to all major podcast platforms worldwide: iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Google Play, and the rest. Ad-free episodes will air exclusively on my howtube channel in exchange for a small fee of $7.20 per month. You'll get every episode of Squaring the Circle with no ads, plus you'll get exclusive access to bonus material available only to howtube subscribers, which includes private live streams with question and answer sessions and special presentations on a wide-ranging variety of compelling, relevant, controversial, and interesting topics chosen by myself to challenge your thinking and possibly even inspire you. I will also feature special guests who are making major contributions to the evolution of human civilization and consciousness while advancing the critically important paradigm shift now gaining momentum around the world. In general, we'll be publishing 2 episodes of the podcast per week, and we'll also post 15 to 20-minute clips of each episode daily across our social media channels, for free, of course. We hope you'll follow us there as well. To all of my fellow seekers of knowledge, thank you for joining me on this amazing journey, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you again soon.